If you're watching this and you're hungover, you need to get this, basically, is what needs to happen. Like, this will cure you. Hello, my name is Ayesha, and this week I'm going to be trying 5 different breakfasts from 5 countries around the world. As part of this video, what I'm going to be doing is speaking to people from those different countries where I sample the food from, and finding out a bit more about that dish and why it's so special to them. So over the course of the week, I'm going to be trying breakfasts from Japan, Ethiopia, India, Denmark, and Colombia. So I'm really excited to get stuck in, and let's do this.
In our culture, we like to eat everything fresh. The bread we make injera, fermented for 3 days. Breakfast is the main thing because you go to school the whole day, you go to work the whole day, and then when you come home, you eat again. It's extremely good, extremely filling. It's very popular in Ethiopia.
Really excited about this one. I've actually never had Ethiopian food, which is kind of ridiculous given that there's quite a few Ethiopian restaurants in London that are supposed to be absolutely amazing. So I'm not sure why I haven't got around to it yet, but that's going to change today and I cannot wait. I have never heard of this dish before. So today for breakfast I've got yatsom firfir, which is a really popular breakfast according to Messin, who I spoke to. The idea is that you can use up leftovers from the night before. So I've got a vegan version which has got tomatoes, onions, garlic, chili, and the injera bread as well. Like, look at that. That texture. Definitely not one for triphobia. If you have triphobia, look away. Actually, I should have said that beforehand, shouldn't I? Basically, it's like cooked down, so that the bread, which is dried and left over, like softens up so you can actually eat it. So you can see that that's the same. I'm really used to eating with my hands because I'm Indian, so this is not a big deal for me. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna grab some and then put it in here. Oh, that's so spicy. That was very spicy. Wow, I thought I can handle spice, and I can, but that's a lot. If you don't like spice, you shouldn't have this. Oh, look, onion. Oh, that's delicious. Chili and onion and garlic, it's got like so much flavour in it. A bread that's covered in a really delicious, spicy, tangy sauce. And then because it's been covered in that sauce, it's like way softer to eat. If you want a breakfast that's going to wake you up, it's going to be this one. It's definitely got a kick to it. The bread is like really sour. The batter is fermented for about 2 or 3 days, sort of like how sourdough or dosa will also ferment to give it that extra flavour. Oh man, I'm so full already. Messin did say this is a very filling breakfast, and he wasn't wrong. Mouth is kind of on fire, but it's all good. You know what? I'm so much more awake than I was when I started this video. Now I'm going to do this all over again tomorrow morning with a different dish from a different country. So I'll see you then, which will be 2 seconds for you, but 24 hours for me.
I love South Indian food. I love everything about South India. The culture is rich. The food is rich. I love dosa. I would eat it every day for breakfast. In the morning when you wake up, especially when your mom is around, she's always there to like make back-to-back dosas. So it's always fun.
Now, for those of you who don't know, a masala dosa is a thin crepe, and it's kind of made out of like a rice batter, and it's fermented and it's rolled out and it's cooked, and it turns into this like really thin crispy crepe or pancake, and then you can fill it with whatever you like. So I have a masala dosa here, and then it's served with a bunch of different like chutneys. So I have a coconut chutney, a coriander chutney, and sambar, which is a lentil curry. I have some masala chai and I cannot wait to have it. I haven't had that in so long. It's actually criminal how long I haven't had it, given that I'm Indian. I'm gonna fix that today. I need to dig in now because it smells far too good. Right, so I'm gonna get a bit of that crispy filling and a bit of the potato. That's kind of what that looks like. And what you do is you dip it in one of the chutneys. So this is the coconut chutney. So I'm just gonna kind of like, it is so good and so flavorful. So the potato is really soft, and then you have the crispiness of the dosa batter itself. And then you have the different chutneys. So whatever you're feeling, you can kind of mix it up. So this is a piece with the sambar. Absolutely delicious. Like, there's no way for me to explain how much flavor there is in this whole dish. I wish I could just like give you some. Now I'm gonna try some with the coriander chutney. Mwah. This is, I feel so blessed, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is my breakfast right now. I love that this is a breakfast food. It has so much flavor to it. This isn't like a dull breakfast. Like, the way that the spices are used is way more delicate. It's about adding like a depth of flavor to this dish, and like everything is just like, nothing here is bland, basically. I'm so happy right now. If you want to be as happy as me, you need to get this. Ooh, that's spicy. It's only just got a real hit of spice from this coconut chutney. Ooh, that's lovely. Ugh, and my tea. I'm having the best day, guys. It's only just started, but I'm having a really good day. South Indians definitely know what they're doing with this one, because this is like, this is A+. This is A+. Now I've got to go work.
I think you'll have a hard time finding a Scandinavian household that doesn't have one type of crisp bread somewhere in their kitchen. Crisp bread goes with everything, and I think cheese is definitely the big one in Scandinavia. Everyone loves a bit of cheese. So salmon is a big one as well in Scandinavia. It comes in the hot smoked salmon and the cold smoked salmon. I think generally doing fish for breakfast is just trying to get that little bit of extra energy and protein into your breakfast to make sure a meal that's going to last you right until lunch.
Today I am in Denmark. I'm not actually in Denmark, I'm in my bedroom. So as we heard from Freya, breakfast is a really important meal in Denmark. It sets you up for the day and usually involves some kind of protein. Freya advised me that crisp bread was a must-have, so I'm really looking forward to trying that. So I have these crisp breads here, and one of them I have a Danish cheese called Havarti cheese. And then I also have a crisp bread with a cream cheese on top, and this is a Danish cream cheese that has onions, it has garlic, and it has peppers in it. It smells really, really good. Freya said as well, like, if you had this at school, the kids would be jealous of you, so I guess that makes me finally the cool kid. And then alongside that as well, we also have some open-faced sandwiches, which are called smørgås. So one of the sandwiches has cold smoked salmon, and then the other bread is a smoked salmon sandwich with the creme fraiche mix, and that mix has some like dill, chives, cucumbers, and some shallots in it, and it looks, again, really, really beautiful, very pretty, very much like a work of art. So the first thing I'm going to try is this crisp bread with the cheese and cucumber. So let's give this one a go. Ooh, it smells very nice. Oh, that's really good. That cheese is so creamy. That cheese is perfect. Oh my god. Wow, that's so good. I really like this cheese. It's not firm and it's not soft either. It's somewhere in between. And I've never really had much cheese like that before. Very, very into this, and I'm glad I have lots of crisp bread and Havarti cheese left over, because I can make this for breakfast for a few days. So now I'm ready to try the other crisp bread, which has buko piquant cream cheese on it, which is that famous Danish cream cheese. It's got like onions and peppers and herbs and spices. I'm trying to put my finger on like what the herbs and spices are in it, but it's really, really delicious. This is not just your average cream cheese. This has got like a, this has got something else to it. I'm happy. I need to stop because I'm going to eat all of this and then not have enough appetite for the other stuff. So now I'm ready to try the open-faced sandwiches. They look so pretty. I almost was a bit bad to eat them just because they're so gorgeous and well put together. I will try to be as unbiased as I can be, given that I don't like fish. So this one is a cold smoked salmon sandwich, and it has an apple and fennel salad, and also it's got like a layer of avocado spread onto the bread as well. Oh yeah. The apple, the dill, the fennel, the avocado, and the salmon. Oh my god, this is a very, very good match. I'm saying this as someone who doesn't like fish. I have just remembered that I have an allergy to apples, and this has apples on it. How did I forget I have an apple allergy? Jesus. You know when you're just not adulting very well. Verdict on this open-faced sandwich is that it is delicious. I don't know how the Danes did it, but they managed to get me to like fish. So well done there. Now it's time for the second sandwich, which is a hot smoked salmon sandwich. I'm actually just gonna take these apples off, considering I am allergic and my throat feels weird. Okay. Wow. I don't know how they keep doing it, but they keep making me like fish. Well done, Denmark. Well done. That is really, really nice. As you can probably tell, this filling is quite creamy. It's like creme fraiche. It's got the salmon in it, which is quite meaty, but still like kind of melts And then you have this lovely addition of the cucumber in the mix. Adds a bit of bite, adds a bit of crunch to it. Oh, they really know what they're doing with these open-faced sandwiches. So Denmark, I'm very much a fan of your breakfast. Crisp bread, fantastic. Cheese, fantastic. Salmon, fantastic. Coffee, black coffee, strong black coffee, like you're speaking my language. Yeah.
Traditional Japanese breakfast, I think it's one of the most delicious meals in the world. It's usually quite colorful, so I don't know, it just kind of brightens your day if you're having a bad mood. We live in a time where, you know, with technology and things, we're always like wrapped up and we're going really, really fast. So like that dish in the morning where it probably takes like 1 to 2 hours to make, like eating that, it makes you sort of like sit back and relax and enjoy the food.
I have never had anything like this for breakfast before. I don't think I've ever had rice for breakfast. Everything is just so pretty. I just think it's going to go together really nicely. I like there's a lot here. So the main components of it are a rice, some kind of soup or dashi. In this case I have a miso soup, some kind of protein. So I have grilled fish here, but you can also have eggs. So for example, tamagoyaki is really popular. You might have seen it. It's like the rolled up egg omelette. There's also some kind of salad or prepared vegetable. In this case, I have a seaweed salad. And then there's also some like pickles. So it all comes together and then of course is topped off by a cup of tea. I have some delicious green tea here, which is calling my name. The first thing I'm gonna try is the miso soup, which smells divine. Oh, that has so much flavor to it. It's salty, it's got that umami flavor. I don't know what this is, but we're gonna find out. I want to say it's some kind of cucumber. Oh, there's some spring onion in here as well. Starting your day off with a bowl of miso soup is definitely not a bad shout. It's just so good. So now we're ready for the main event, which is the fish, the rice, and the seaweed. I don't know if you can tell, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm a little bit nervous because I don't actually like fish. To go from like not eating fish to being like, oh, here is a piece of grilled fish with the tail still on. Like, it's a lot, but we're gonna go for it because I'm a trooper and I'm not a quitter. Okay. Just having some trouble. Not like the best at chopsticks. So this fish is very, very flaky. Any pink that you can see is the beetroot. Oh wow, I'm impressed. Like I feel very happy. Like the skin underneath, but like whatever is on the top of the fish, like they have really nailed the seasoning on that. Wow, that's really good. I just never thought I'd hear the day when I said that fish was really good, so I'm very excited by this. Really good rice. Sticky rice, what's not to like? Oh yeah, so good. The seaweed salad and the miso soup I would say have like similar flavor profiles. That fish, especially the seasoning that they have on top of it is like, I'm very happy. Okay, green tea. Oh. I think there's just a lot of thought that's been put into this breakfast. Like, Japan knows what it's doing, so that's what I'm gonna say. They're really serious about their food. I think their food is like an art, it's a craft, and you can see that coming through with the breakfast. Okay, so Japanese breakfast is being eaten, and I'm gonna now tell everybody I know that I ate fish because they will not believe me. So I'll see you tomorrow.
In Colombia, oftentimes I feel like they put more emphasis in breakfast than they do dinner. Colombia has different regions that vary in temperature, so depending on what location you're in, there's different traditional breakfast dishes. There's so many like varieties, like options, I guess, for breakfast. So it's like you start with a good meal and you hopefully have a good day as well.
So in front of me, I have a calentayo, which is essentially a dish of leftovers designed for breakfast. And so calentayo literally translates to heated, referring to the fact that you like heat up leftovers for breakfast. So leftover rice and beans, maybe any meat that you have. In front of me, I have essentially that. I have rice and beans. I have like a scrambled egg, which has got some kind of peppers and vegetables in it, I think. I have a Colombian pork sausage. I have an arepa, and then I also have some plantain as well. There's just like a buttery smell coming off it. And you know when like You know, like how sometimes a fry-up just really hits right? I feel like that's what this is about to do to me, and I'm so here for that. This feels like a breakfast that I'm familiar with, but with just like a few different elements. Like I've never had an arepa before. I've never had plantain for breakfast, or really that much in general. I haven't had rice for breakfast apart from this week. Basically, what I really just said is that I know what I'm familiar with scrambled eggs, So I got what was described as Colombian juice on the restaurant menu. It is fluorescent orange, look at that. Maybe I misunderstood what the juice term here, but I'm gonna have it anyway because it definitely looks like it's from Colombia. Like it's called the Colombiana, so I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I'm intrigued for this one just because this color is quite something. So I'm gonna try some of the rice and beans first. As you can see, like, I don't know how to show this to you, but it looks really creamy. Like, I'm not sure what's in here, but I'm very excited to try it. Yeah, that's really good. It's not just like plain rice and beans, it's definitely got some flavor to it. It's definitely got some spice in it. This is so good. It has so much flavor to it. So the great thing about this rice and beans is that they're very soft. So they've had time to marinate in lots of flavor, which is really, really nice. And now I'm gonna try some of the scrambled eggs. So I'll show you, but essentially there's a lot of vegetables in that scrambled egg. Possibly some of the best scrambled eggs I've ever had. This is way better than the scrambled eggs I make. I'm trying to like eat all the food, but I just really wanna try this because of the color. Apparently I'm a child. Oh my God, that's so good. I knew I would like it, which is why I was so desperate to try it. Oh, it kind of tastes a little bit like jelly. Yeah, that's good. That's definitely bad for you, but it's really good. I don't think that this is a breakfast drink. I think that I got confused by what Colombian juice meant. But you know what? I'm very happy to have discovered this. So I'm gonna try the plantain now, which I potentially may not like, but you know, it's okay. We don't need to like everything. The way that it's cooked looks so delicious. It almost looks like it's been caramelized a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely very sweet. It's got a sharpness that comes through with the sweetness. It's not my favorite, I will admit. So the top is caramelized and really sweet. And if I just have that bit, I really like it because it basically just tastes like a crap. Basically, it tastes healthy and I don't like it for that reason. No, I'm kidding. Now it's time to try the sausage, which is huge. Look at that. That's big. Wow. So look at the inside of that sausage. It's like very... Oh my God, that smells so good. Wow, that's really different than other sausages I've had. Like sausage meat is like really ground up. Whereas this one, it feels like the meat is more whole. I'm not sure how else to describe that. Maybe you can kind of see it in there. That's good. That's good. Overall, loving this breakfast. Very happy to have ended the week with this because yeah, it feels like going out with a bang. So this breakfast marks the end of my week in exploring breakfast from around the world. Colombia, overall thoughts, love it. This is fantastic. I could see myself having this again and again and again and again. I've really enjoyed this week and like being challenged on my idea of what breakfast is, which is exactly what I was hoping to do. It's been more than just eating really delicious food, though don't get me wrong, that's been a very big part of it. I feel almost like closer to these countries in a way because I feel like I understand a tiny bit more about them now. If you guys are curious about food and if you want to try more new flavors, if you want to try new dishes, breakfast is this category that's just open to explore. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know which of the dishes were your favorite, if there's any other breakfast dishes from around the world that you love. I'm gonna shut off this camera now so I can enjoy more of this because I'm really... Sorry, this is the outro. I'm not supposed to be eating in the outro to the segment, but it's really hard and it's right here and it's so good.